Hey, what's up? Hank Klinger here. Shooting a video for you guys. I missed yesterday, sorry. Today, though, is going to be further visualization steps to visualize better. I've done 2 videos now, I think, this week. Maybe 3. But you can check those out on my channel. This one's going to be about inner growth. The last one I did was about visualizing your friend and a comfortable situation, telling about dreams, kind of get you guys start dreaming again. And in case you don't know what visualization is, it's the mental movies that we play over in our head. Today though, I want to do a video that's more about internal growth. Tomorrow I'll be doing one about deconstruction. I could do either one first, but today I'll do the one about growth versus deconstruction. And essentially what this is it's you're gonna pick something like a flower, and I know this is, maybe you're a big tough guy like me with all the tattoos, but you're gonna have to understand this is gonna help you see the creation process. So for me, I usually pick something like I love birds of paradise. They're awesome flowers if you've ever seen one. But essentially what you do is you want to visualize the flower from seed to planting to sprouting to surfacing to growing all the way through to its death. And you really want to go into depth about this. You want to do this with your eyes closed, and you really want to visualize this, but you have to be conscious about certain things. Otherwise, this is kind of a useless visualization. This is going to put you in touch with the universal intelligence, which I believe in, the omnipotence, the consciousness, which is in everything, that causes growth, that causes life to happen. You know, life has to seek to create more life, or life ceases to exist at all. So we're not in a state of growth, we're in a state of death. So essentially what I do is I visualize myself. I close my eyes and I can see it plain as day. I visualize myself taking the seeds, I visualize planting them into the ground, and you can see this will help you see that you're a part of life, that you create. You are one of the creators. You are the creator, you know. You're the creator of your own life. You're the creator of this world. All of this, your consciousness has created all of this. All of our consciousness is one. But regardless, so I see myself taking the seeds, and I see myself planting the seeds into the ground, into the soil, right? Putting them back with the earth, and then watering them. And I see the seeds in the ground, and you see the seeds in the ground growing, and you see them sprouting. You see the sprout come through, and be aware. Be conscious of the fact that there's intelligence that's in this seed that's causing it to grow, that's causing it to germinate, that's causing it to sprout and come into fruition with life. And see it pushing through the soil, and see that life always finds a way, like you can always find a way. There may be struggle, but even in the darkness, that life knows that there's light, and it goes towards the light, you know, and it goes towards the air, towards the oxygen, towards more life. And see the seeds coming through, being aware that every cell within this seed has intelligence within it, that's telling it to grow, that's telling it where to go, you know, and see it coming into life, and seeing it come into fruition, coming into growth, and see it growing into a flower, and seeing it sprout its leaves and sprout its buds, and see it flowering and coming to life, and then see more seeds being spread from this one flower, and then seeing it start to die, and seeing it start to decay, and seeing it return back into the earth to create more life. And you see it's just a transference of energy, but be consciously aware of all times that there's intelligence within all the cells of this flower that are causing it to live, and causing it to germinate, and causing it to grow, and causing it to die. And see this, that the flower, at no time does it toil, no time does it struggle, no time is it fighting. It's just doing what it naturally does. It's acceptance, it's non-resistance. And you can learn a lot from it, because this is how you really find success in your life, is when you stop fighting everything, when you stop struggling with everything, and you just start allowing things to be as they are. Okay? You start allowing abundance to flow into your life, and you accept it as your birthright. You start allowing power to flow into your life, and you accept it as your birthright. You allow joy and peace and happiness to flow into your life, because it's your birthright. And you'll see that it naturally circulates through you, that it comes through you and it circulates back out into the world. And that's the way that it really works with everything. You have to give in order to get, but you have to already get. You have to also get in order to give. It's a natural cycle of life. And you'll see that the flower coming to growth, going and dying, repeats the process over and over again. People are the same way. And the entire kingdom of energy. We have the rocks, we have the things that are stagnant, that are static energy, that they don't grow, they don't flux, right? And then we have the animals and the vegetables, plants, animals, right? In a constant state of flux, where the energy is constantly circulating and recirculating, being created and recreated at all times. Nothing is ever destroyed, right? It's always in a state of flux and transformation. It's in a state of growth and constant death. Just like you're in a state of growth. And if a part of you that you're not using isn't growing, it's dying, If there's a truth behind it, if you don't use it, you lose it. So you want to constantly be growing yourself like the flower, but you do it in a way that is acceptance, that's non-resistance, and then the further you get up into the atmosphere where everything is almost more volatile, the air and the electricity and the energy and the clouds that are up in the atmosphere, it's in energy and it's almost its most, strongest state. But it's very spiritual in nature. There's no solidity behind it, right? But regardless of all that, I'm trying to get you guys to visualize why I'm speaking, because as I say these things, you can't help but see the pictures in your head. But you see that we're all one. And you see the flower visualization really creates that oneness. And it really creates that feeling that, the flower can't live without the earth. And the earth needs the flower to live as well, right? Because it returns back into the soil. It makes the earth what it is. We're all made out of the same thing. People are the same way. And you do this visualization every day, and it gives you a new respect for life. And then you can start to see that it's no different than when, a man and a woman come together and they create a child, the sperm and the egg come together, and then from that a baby's born. But you have to understand that it was your consciousness that came together and created you. It was your intelligence that's in you right now that caused you to sprout arms and legs, eyeballs, a heart, and to beat that heart, and to grow and to go through growth. It's the intelligence that's in every cell of your body. It's the same intelligence that's in the trees. It's the same intelligence that's in the flower. The same intelligence that's in your cat or your dog that causes you to grow. It's the same intelligence that's in you right now that's causing your heart to beat, that's causing you to breathe, that's causing your muscles to be able to be used without you having to think every time you pick up a pencil, I have to extend my tricep and contract my shoulder muscle, right? It's intelligence that's greater than what you can understand. And through visualization, you can come to realize that this power is inside of you. And visualization will help you see that there's no difference between picking up a pencil and creating abundance in your life, because it's your birthright. Because your intelligence can create you. Then it can do anything. I mean, that's a miracle in itself. Human beings, the fact that you're here is a miracle. Your cells, your atoms that you're made up of, come from the dawn of creation, from the Big Bang, where God, whatever you believe in, started everything. That's where your cells come from. You are made of stardust, literally. The power of the sun is within you. And you haven't even begun to tap into your potential yet if you're sitting here watching this video. But I believe in you. And that's why I'm teaching you about visualization. That's why I'm teaching you to dream again and to recognize the power that's inside of you, because you can create anything. You are the creator. You have created your life this far, regardless of how good or bad you think it is. You have chosen to create your life as it is right now. And at any time, you can decide to create it in a new way. At any time, you can let go of the past and rewrite a new story, because you are the creator. Use visualization to understand your mind. Use visualization to create a new life. Use visualization and meditation to reconnect with source power that's inside of you, because you are limitless. And I believe in you. When I have a vision that you can have the same freedom that I do, all you have to do is make the decision that you're going to do whatever it takes to create your life of your dreams. You want to know more how I did it? Click the link below this video. Connect with me on Facebook. My name's Hank Klinger, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.